mighty. Not because you want to, but you have to. Be bold and no time to be bashful. Grab life by the horns like a natural. Be sharp, be quick, and be agile. Never ever let a competitor catch you. Stay ahead of whatever is trying to pass you. Though it's not a race, sometimes that's how you gotta operate.
Okay, so next we're going to take a look at a few parts of the Virtua Fighter Direct. Hang tight. So they've got a few videos. A message from Yu Suzuki, a message from Markman, video message from NVIDIA founder. Okay. Alright. Alright. So let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so we know that Virtua Fighter 5 Revo was announced pretty recently. I did a video on it, and I can get rid of that. Don't need that saved. Okay, so it's coming on PC, and then we already knew that they were working on a new Virtua Fighter, so we get to actually catch a glimpse of it. So let's take a look at that. Pre-alpha footage. Real early kind of condition. Morning has broken like the first morning. What? What does that mean? Morning? Okay, Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Oh, so these are excerpts from a poem or something. Yep, that's gotta be Akira. Yep, and there's the stance. That's that Baji Kwan shoulder check. Got a new look. It doesn't have the same old look anymore. So they are reinventing the look of the characters. Virtua Fighter is back. Oh! Pre-alpha footage! Look at this! It looks like that looks like Virtua Fighter. That is the gameplay flow. That's just Virtua Fighter. Close quarters, grounded, realistic martial arts moves. Not like Tekken 8, leaning towards anime flashy. Got that. Doing that. Updated sound effects. Ooh. The dust that flew off when he hit with that shoulder check. Ooh. Okay. And the environment looked dynamic. Okay. Yep, 3D Fighter originator. I really hope they don't go in the direction of like every other fighting game in the new Virtua Fighter. Fighter 6 has to stay true to what Virtua Fighter is. All the other series have been just moving away from what I enjoyed them for. See, I got into Virtua Fighter with Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution on PS2. That was the one just the one that hooked me. Yep, and it had an amazing single player mode. The World Tour mode was so good. There's the one I played. That song is forever etched in my brain. I didn't know this was a thing. Final Tune. Okay. And then I didn't play VF5. I played VF5 Final Showdown. This one. No, not this one. Virtua 5R. Nope, not that one. This Final Showdown that I played. This one. Yeah. And me and the boys played so much of that. And Ultimate Showdown's fun too. Give us an evolution in presentation. Keep it true to its roots. That way you're differentiating it from the rest of the fighting game space, because the problem is Virtua Fighter has always been a game that set itself as different from the rest of the genre landscape. And then almost every other series that has been around for comparably long, such as Tekken and Soul Calibur, those kind of ended up experimenting a little too much and implementing things that just didn't speak to long-term fans. That's why you see so much unrest in the Tekken community. Guilds Gear happened with that. Really, SNK's the only ones who aren't like going nutty with changing their formula to such an extent that it's unrecognizable almost to long-term fans and just off-putting to them. Virtua Fighter needs to do that for 3D fighting games, because right now people like me have like nothing but Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown / Repo. And I already have this on PS4, so that version looks like it'll get level couple moves. So they're bringing back moves that characters had in previous entries that they no longer have? I guess so. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was new. Okay. New combos. I'm gonna go over this, so let's see what you got. Oh. Yep, there's Kagemaru. He's literally the most unrealistic part of the whole franchise. With his ninja, this kind of fictional ninja style. You got hit effects, okay. Oh, that's good. That's they fine-tune the visual feedback. See, that's an important part of these things. Okay. Yeah, you can tell which ones are the bigger hits now. And I think that'll help you to visually tell apart when you're at a disadvantage on blocking when you're not. That's good, that's good. Hellblaze is always pretty flashy and cool. It's just annoying. Balance adjustment. See, this I'm interested in. It's an almost perfectly balanced game. Like, literally, if you... But the only two characters who I would say kind of offset balance are Akira and Eileen. Eileen being kind of at the bottom because she's just so squishy. And then Akira, like, if you're good with them, you feel nearly unstoppable unless your opponent has the knowledge checks and comparable skill level. Oh, download the free update today. Ooh. So wait, so we get to actually update the gameplay on the current version of Ultimate Showdown on PS4 and enjoy the gameplay before Revo comes out? Yo. You know, they're trying really hard to get me to buy PlayStation Plus again just for this. Okay, so now we get a gameplay trailer for VF5 Revo. Why? Oh, there's subtitles on. Go away. Ah! Whoa. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's looking so good. Finally moved this team. I know, so freaking... Okay, roll back, yeah. We already knew that. Best competitive line of the pistol. Hotter than ever. Well, yeah, with good netcode, that's just gonna really revitalize it. 60 FPS 4K. I don't really care about 4K, but 60 FPS, sure. It's just Final Form, even though there was already a version called Final Showdown way back. Yeah, rank match is pretty standard. That's a pretty decent training mode. Standard stuff, arcade mode. This is offline, yeah, standard. It's just a pure fighting game. It's just turns for up to 16 players. Nice, nice. League function for basically round robin play. I actually took part in the round robin mode and the online lobbies quite a bit in Ultimate Showdown when it was on PS4 new. There was a lot of people playing and it was good. Real good competition. Honestly, the netcode was serviceable despite not being rollback. So this is just gonna get better. And that singer there, that's the guy from Daytona, USA. If you wait a second. Releasing on January 28th, 2025. We don't have very long to wait. For like a month and a half, essentially, at the time of this recording. Just a little over that. Holy crap. Well, okay. Don't have to wait that long. But what I was saying before was the singer for this. He's the singer from Daytona, USA back in the time. Daytona. For old school Sega fans, he's legendary. He's a super recognizable voice. Okay, 30th anniversary bonus contents. So a bonus stage, maybe? No, that's art. That's sample. Pre-production secret materials, legendary pack and Yakuza series pack, 30th anniversary swimsuit costume set, music selection. I think that's just an soundtrack rather than like in-game, because the Ultimate Showdown already has music from all the way across the series. You could switch which game's music you're listening to. So wallpaper set for computers and phones, 30th anniversary celebration ranking titles, custom items, the Genesis. See, I played on the Genesis 2, the version 2 Genesis. That's the one that's iconic for me. Unfortunately, that's not the one we get here, but Sega Saturn. And I always wanted a Dreamcast as a kid. Shame I missed the boat on that one. But my family couldn't afford it. What can you do? Dude, this is looking so good.
Hello, Sega! Congratulations on the launch
he's just out here speaking
generation Virtua Fighter.
English, okay.
And on 30 years of this legendary franchise. Our history with Sega
His English is
Virtua
solid.
Fighter goes all the way back to NVIDIA's origins. Sega pioneered 3D for gaming, and Virtua Fighter inspired a whole industry to make this level of graphics possible on PCs. We spent countless hours at our local arcades playing Virtua Fighter. Sega gave NVIDIA our first big break. Sega commissioned NVIDIA to build a post-Saturn console and ported Virtua Fighter, Daytona, and Panzer Dragoon to our first chip, MV1.
So how to part in the
I admit our good friend Yu Suzuki, the legendary, the visionary game creator, and the incredible team at AM2. Years later, NVIDIA and Sega collaborated on the Limburg arcade platform for Virtua Fighter 5. It's been amazing to see how Virtua Fighter has evolved.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
And we are so thrilled.
You know what? That makes sense. One of the things that Sega did with Virtua Fighter was they were always pushing graphics capabilities forward. They were on the cutting edge of that every time. And so it looks like they're partnering with NVIDIA, who always was part of the development process, as it turns out. They are working with them to kind of push the graphics again. Although that makes me wonder, can my PC run Virtua Fighter 6 when it eventually comes out? I may need to upgrade by then.
To partner with Sega once again to reimagine the world of Virtua Fighter.
That's cool.
Hi everyone, this is Mark from Evo. The Evo team would like to congratulate Sega and the Virtua Fighter team on an amazing 30 years of
I
fighting.
get the feeling we're going to see
I
more
remember playing
Virtua
the
Fighter
original
6
Virtua Fighter
info.
in arcades and being
And
amazed
Evo.
at the idea of a 3D fighting game. I'm a big fan of the 3D fighting game genre, and I'm thrilled that fans have something new to look forward to with the newly announced Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. I'm excited for what the team at Sega and RGG Studio has in store for fans now and in the future. We look forward to seeing Virtua Fighter fans at
Blurry
Evo
camera,
Japan
though.
2025, and hopefully many more
Okay.
events as well. Again, to the many die-hard Virtua Fighter fans, congratulations on the Big 30. Let's support this Virtua Fighter 5 Revo release and look forward to the future together.
And then here's the man, Yu Suzuki, creator of Virtua Fighter and
30周年おめでとうございます。というか30年間
I'd like to
バー
thank
チャファ
everyone
イ
for
ター
these
のブ
30
ランド
years
を
building the
守
Virtua
り
Fighter
続けた
brand
皆
into
さんに
what it is now.
感謝です。開発当初はフル 3D
When
の
we
格闘
developed the
を
world's
世に
first
出
full
して
3D fighting
周りは
game,
どう反
I
応して
still
くるんだ
remember
ろうなん
working
て
on
ワ
it
ク
and
ワクしなが
excitedly
ら
wondering how it
作
would
ってい
be
たことを
received
思
by
い
the
出し
public.
ます。バーチャファイタープ
A
ロ
long
トの
time
キャ
ago,
ラ
the
クター
prototypes for
は
Virtua Fighter
昔
characters
段ボ
were
ール
built
箱み
out
たい
of
な
what
も
looked
ので
like
できてい
cardboard
ました。
boxes.
とても人間に見えるよ
They
うな
didn't look
白物じ
anywhere
ゃなく
near
て
human.
ロボットという意味で
Internally,
ロ
we
ブ
call
1
them names
ロ
like
ブ2って
Robo
呼ん
1
で
and
ました
Robo 2 since
今
they
や
look
バー
like
チャファイターは
robots.
進化してとうとう
Virtua
人
Fighters
間
evolved
に
since
なり
then,
ました
and now the
感
characters
慨深い
finally
ものが
look
ありま
human.
す。
Thinking about it fills you with
映像を
emotions.
見た感想ですけども
Just like
特に
feelings
背
like
景
watching
なんか
footage,
は
backgrounds
僕の好きなアジア
particular,
系
bright
の
Asian
色と
themes,
りどりで
detailed
細
renditions
密
quite
感のある表現
noteworthy.
がとても印象的です。少しシェンムに
Really feels
共通するようなことを
some
感じます。
But
リア
yeah,
リティもどんどん上がってきて
growing
匂
more
い
and
を
more
感じる
realistic.
ような
So much
そうい
fun
っ
to
た
smell them.
リアリ
That's
テ
how
ィがあ
fun
り
it
ま
will
す。
look now.
特に印象的だったのはバトル
His
で
biggest impression
バ
is
トル
the
のデモ
demo.
はすご
Even
く良
just
く
the
て
demo looked good.
そこだけ撮っても大ヒットするんじゃないかな
I mean, this one
と
is
いう
going
予
to be a
感
big
がし
hit.
ます。
Oh,
主に
main
ポ
point
ジション
focus
ディテク
is
ションというん
collision
ですけど
detection.
も相手のパン
You
チ
know
が
how
入った
punch
時
an
に
opponent, moment
一
where
旦
they
肉で
hit.
受けてそれから力が伝わってそれで相手が飛んでいくすごいリアリティがあってまさに僕の目指すところのバトルに近い形で実現されるんじゃないかと思っています。
Okay, that's interesting. So it seems like they're sticking a lot closer to Yu Suzuki's vision rather than being. I'm hoping. I am just so much hoping that this means that they're sticking closer to vision rather than being influenced by everything around them in the market right now. They need to set themselves apart as different. They need to not do what most of the other fighting game series are doing.
竜のチームがバーチャファイターを作ってくれるって聞いて大変楽しみにしています。
Ryoga Gatoku team, who is behind the Yakuza, now known as Like a Dragon series. I mean, they make good games. They make solid games.
早く遊
Good
びたいで
graphics
す
too.
ね。以上。
That's all for me. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's looking real promising. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I just have to make sure to keep my expectations realistic, right? That's the kicker. I have to keep my expectations realistic because like I said, the landscape has been kind of off-putting to me for the last, I would say, 7 years now, to the point where I've almost stopped playing fighting games altogether. So, just hoping that they really get it right. Respect the legacy, respect the people who have been keeping the series alive, even during its dormancy. Respect the people who have been most wanting it to come back. Make something that's fun to us instead of, throwing us away to seek the mainstream average attention span audience. We don't need one button pressure systems. We don't need a press a button and you gotta hold this now kind of stuff like in Tekken. Make it true to its roots, but just make it easy to learn. And honestly, Virtua Fighter always was. I mean, it's a 3-button game. Punch, kick, block. And then all you have to do is use combinations of two of those buttons to do other things. Not a hard game to play. I mean, me and my friends were not pros by any means. And we were able to, just through playing, get better. Just intuitively. It's that kind of game. They need to lean harder into that rather than adding mechanics that are geared towards people who haven't played it before. Like, bring those people into the fold. Don't bend to them at the expense of the long-term fans. It's people like me who already have a passion for this series that you need to have on board. You need people like me to be championing your game so that you can get that word of mouth going. Okay, what is going on? Computer, please. What is going on? Okay. Oh, it's finally working.